You're going to need a grain of salt for this video. In fact, you're probably going to need lots of grains of salt for this video. Start fire number 2. So by far my favourite thing to start fires with is actually a ferrous rod, and I use the back of an old opal knife to get the sparks. So that's a feather stick. It's not a very good one, but something that I do have is I have some fatwood. Now this isn't something that we use a lot of in New Zealand, but it's highly resinous wood. You can find it naturally. I prefer not to because sadly you might end up hurting the tree, so I actually buy fatwood. But that ignites really well. So I've got some fatwood shavings, I've got a feather stick, and I've got a fatwood feather stick there as well. And I've got a little dog that needs to keep out of the way. There you go. It wasn't too hard now, was it? Hardest thing is going to be transferring it over to my fire without burning myself. Bentley, you're going to get in a powerful lot of pain. The thing with feather sticks is that they burn like this really easy. There's something really satisfying about open fires. You do have to be careful. You have to be responsible, but it's a skill that you really need to learn. It could save your life. So the difference between this and the last one is literally that fatwood. So you can buy it at, say, at the likes of Bunnings. So I'm now just going to let this burn down, and then we will put on the dough. Put that beside that to help it. So this is my telescopic fishing rod. Obviously it's very light, very compact, and so I can carry it in my pack really easy. So looking forward to giving this a go too. Right, so I'm just going to let this die down now. I'm going to get the bread going, and I think what we'll do is we'll head off to this lake, and we'll try our hand at fishing. I think I'm going to be pretty successful because I went and got a few supplies this morning at the supermarket, and the fishmonger there, he's sort of guaranteed that I'll catch something. So we'll see what we find. How cool is this, Bentley? Oh, this is a lovely little spot. Oh. Lovely friers. What a beautiful lake this is. Anyway, here we go. I think I got a bite. Oh! Oh, she's... Oh, this is a beauty. Oh, man. Oh, man, she's a biggie. What is it? What do you think we've got, Bentley? Oh. Wow, would you look at that? What the heck is it? What? What? Oh, I know what this is. It's a barracuda. I've seen these. These are kind of like bottom floor suckers. They just really clean up the ocean floor. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that'll make a great meal tonight. A really successful fish. I mean, how good is this little telescopic rod? I filleted it out there by the lake because I wanted to wash all the guts and everything. But yeah, that barracuda, actually there's another half of this as well, but I won't need it. So there were some other people at the lake fishing, so I generously gave them the other half. So yeah, this will be enough for me for tonight. That bread is looking pretty good. Ooh. Ah, and hot. Look at that. That's actually not too bad. That'll make a nice little bun. What I'll do is I'll turn it upside down and we'll put the lid back on. I like my little hatchet. Batoning's quite nice, but the problem is that it does blunten your knife, and it's not really, knives aren't really designed to cut wood. Been really lucky with the weather. Gosh, I watch some guys and every time they go camping they always get the weather really wrong, so they've always got to write in their title, camping in heavy rain. This is so much more pleasant. It's the Tis too, that's the Westpac rescue helicopter. Maybe somebody wasn't as lucky on their hike today. Oh Lord, I hope that they're okay. I might have to patent that. So we'll just get that heating up the other side. Tell you what, this container is just the gift that keeps on giving. I use my Trangia. I love using Trangias and open fires because they're just so much quieter. So like I was saying earlier in the day, I actually found this pot outside. It had dirt all over it. I cleaned it up. It had this lid as well. I put this little handle on it, and this morning I made up this little thing here just to probably not ideal, but just to allow me to do that. Right, now we need some oil. Now I've got plenty of oil. That should do it. And it's the good stuff too. It's the mineral oil. I don't have a diesel anymore, so I don't need this diesel oil, so this should be just fine. You didn't really believe me when I said that, did you? I should tell you what, this diesel oil looks very much like olive oil. I'm just going to let that cook up. Okay, so I'm going to have to do some more foraging. Now, if I'm going to make fish burgers and chips, I'm going to need some potatoes. So our veggie garden, these potato plants, there's one there. It's another. Oh, great. I only need 3. This is spinach. Actually, don't grow any lettuce, so I'll actually use spinach. That should be enough. Spinach is really good for you. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I live in a caravan. I'm strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Okay, so I'm showing my age. Right, I could do with a carrot. Oh dear. This one looks like it's just busting. But that'll do. Oh great. Got my foraging done. How are these things going? So I think I've probably got to wait until that boils. That's coming along very nicely. I better make them really thin. Woohoo! Eat your heart out, McDonald's. Now this isn't a kids channel, but if any kids are watching, this is oil and it's extremely hot. By the way kids, it's not diesel oil, so don't try that at home. So if you're going to do anything like this at home, please get mum or dad. And if you're mum or dad and you just realise that that wasn't diesel oil, can't really help you, I'm sorry. So this is just flour, Edmund's self-rising powder, what do you call it? Baking powder, some salt, and I'm just going to put about a third of a cup of milk in. You know how batter makes. I had a lot more milk, but I actually think Bentley got into it. Oh, here's my wife, she's just turned up. Hey darling, I think Bentley has drunk some of my milk and I need a little bit more. Can you grab me some, please? Oh, need an egg in there. How good is that? That's my batter. And that's the bread. It's all coming along quite well. That looks pretty good. Put that on there. And we'll just put that over top of the oven. Let's just try this again. It's just so easy. Alcohol burners. Pretty big piece of barracuda, so I'll cut it up. Let's just dip it in the old batter. Hello, darling. You're after my fish, eh? Right, let's check out the bread. Oh, how good is that? Doesn't take long. It's really good, these alcohol stoves. There's a lemon tree just over the back, so I managed to get some lemon leaves. Lemon tea is really good. Just let that infuse in there. And let's cut open my bread with the best bread knife there is. Ooh, hope it turns out okay. Moment of truth. How good is that? That's amazing. Let's have a look at this barracuda. The batter's pretty jolly good. Oh, looks way better than McDonald's. Look at that. That is just perfect. Partia sauce. Just love spinach. I have it most days instead of lettuce. So much better for you. Ah. Nothing like a slice of cheese. How about that? It's been a really good night. How good is this meal? Anything missing there is a beer. And tonight we have Max the Green Beret. This is an IPA, really hoppy, but awesome. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that. Bentley down. Good boy. Been a really good night. So lovely and calm. Without the rain, you can just do so much more. It's so much more flexible. Bentley, come. Bentley, sit. Stay. 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 Free. Good boy, Bentley. Tonight, I'm going to crack a lantern open, sleep on this tonight to check it out. By now, you've probably realised it's a little bit of a, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word piss take, but during the serious time of COVID and level 4 for Auckland. My heart absolutely goes out to you. I haven't been able to work myself personally, so I'm using up all my annual leave, yeah, but what can you do? You know, seriously, what can you do about it? I seem to recall last time I said, look, lockdown is sadly going to cause a few people to lose their jobs. Since last lockdown, we've learned that people have been able to do their work differently. They are working from home, they're Zooming, they've learned that you actually don't need to go to an office to be productive. So out of every adversity, there can often be a silver lining. But the main thing is keep your chin up, stay chipper, and I think I said last time, don't play that victim card. Continue to be kind and stay safe. And thank you to my 1,000 subscribers. A few weeks ago that got me across the line. Super appreciate that. So that said, just about forgot. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on another adventure just real soon.